In tonight's 360 perspective, we're taking a look at tourist deaths in the Dominican Republic. At least 8 Americans have died this year in the DR. Families and other Americans concerned about the mysterious string of deaths. The U.S. wants to help investigate, while the DR says it's not uncommon for tourists to die of natural causes. We're also going to show you how to protect yourself when traveling overseas. Family members of the tourists want to know if there's a connection between all these deaths, which some believe may have been caused by tainted alcohol or misused pesticides. Many of them had drinks in their hotel room minibar. Senator Chuck Schumer calling on the ATF to provide technical and forensic expertise to this investigation. He wants efforts stepped up to investigate and provide support to the FBI and other agencies already on the ground. Several million Americans travel to the DR every year, and U.S. travel agencies are seeing a rise in canceled tickets to the Caribbean destination this summer.
En 55 años se había expresado.
The tourism minister there, Francisco Javier Garcia, said there is not any mysterious wave of deaths, but they're a statistically normal phenomenon. He says they've been lumped together by the U.S. media. Garcia says 5 autopsies were completed, showed they died of natural causes like heart attacks. 3 more are undergoing tox screenings right now with help from the FBI. He believes those will be natural causes as well. Those results could take 30 days. Now, he says 3.2 million U.S. tourists visited last year alone, and it's not uncommon for 8 to die in 6 months' time. Dr. Sally Aiken, a medical examiner in Washington State, who has done more than 9,000 autopsies and is the VP of the National Association of Medical Examiners, also said most tourist destinations have a number of natural deaths in a year. Now, the U.S. State Department also discounted the idea of a surge of tourist deaths, saying they hadn't seen an uptick in the number of U.S. citizens who died there. Now, the government does track deaths of Americans outside our country. On its website, I plugged in January to December 2018 and Dominican Republic, and you can see some drownings, some car crashes, some homicides. And let's go to Mexico. Let's check out a different country here and see what we get for 2018. Mexico. Search, and you can see there are about 6 or more pages of American deaths in Mexico. We have some that are undetermined, unknown as well. Let's check out Canada. There's about 14 in 2018, and a couple of them were undetermined and unknown. Now, if you are traveling abroad at all, there's always a risk when you are outside the country. We're watching out for you tonight. Take a look. The State Department has several resources on its website to help you. Information to know before you go, country information while abroad, emergencies. If you click on country information, you can put in the country you're going to. Here's Dominican Republic already pulled up. There was a travel advisory issued in April due to an increase in crime there. There are no embassy alerts. If you scroll down, there's all kinds of information for you, including a health section where it says the tap water is unsafe to drink. There's also a fact sheet you can go to showing you the relationship between the U.S. and the country you're going to. And take a look at this page here, the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, a free service to register your trip with the United States. It connects you to the closest embassy just in case, and they'll alert you if there are any emergencies. We're going to have links to those pages in the online version of this story. By the way, the Dominican Republic says hotels are increasing security and increasing control over their food and beverage as a preventative measure to help make you feel more safe. If you have a story you'd like covered in a future 360 perspective, email 360@koaa.com.